Happy Tuesday. Welcome to Pip and Run Asia. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod. And we're just going to do a sound check, video check, make sure that you can hear my voice and see my screen. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Seems like we're on and ready. Fantastic. Okay. We're going to do some live trading. I'm going to stream my charts and share my screen with you. And let's get to it. All right. Before we get started, just want to go before the Lord. Always seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. And so I thank you, Heavenly Father, for this day, for this wonderful Tuesday. Bless everyone under the sound of my voice. Bless their families. Bless them in their mind and their bodies and their finances and their health. And allow us to look at the charts and find winning opportunities and have winning trades today. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys. Yay, ring the bell. All right, Asia session trading is starting now. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod from the Elite Traders University. Visit elitetradersuniversity.com. We have a special program for teaching you how to become a professional trader in 90 days using my proprietary 85% win rate system, Pip and Run. And it's a system that only is taught in my mentorship, nowhere else. So if you would like to learn it, then go ahead and go to elitetradersuniversity.com. I'm going to do a quick sound check, video check. Make sure you can hear my voice and see my screen. And if you can hear my voice, can you type a number 1? And if you can see me, well, then you can type the number 2, right? And I'm going to share my screen. Sometimes somebody, and let me go ahead and my participants, make sure my chat box is ready, just in case you have we're gonna have a meeting chat, so you can chat to everyone. Okay. And then we're gonna share my screen. We're gonna share sound. Sharing sound is good too. And share screen there, okay? And okay. So here we go. And we're in a trade right now. We're in the euro. We're actually euro long already, right? Got a nice double bottom here I saw earlier during our mentorship. We had our mentorship class with weekly group coaching calls on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And so we had we identified this little baby right here, a nice, beautiful double bottom. Here we got the double bottom at the 1.1688 area. We go ahead and more settings, canvas, and let's get up to like 20. That's some nice big numbers there, okay? And then make sure that is there anyone trying to get into the room? Okay. No VIPs are here. And then also, if you are watching me and you're brand new to trading, or if you're looking for some free courses to have access to, and they're doing some updates at the Skool site. So if it's not working, be patient, it'll come back on. But Skool, Skool, is where I'm giving away some free courses. I'm going to go ahead and put those on there, right? Learn Forex for free here, right? Let's go ahead and register. And Courtney, Pip and Run, baby. Here you go. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Courtney, where are you broadcasting from, Courtney? I know you were in Hawaii. I know you were in Texas. And I know that, are you in like Tennessee or something like that now? Hope you're doing well. Give him a heart. That right. So yeah, in fact, let's go ahead and take a look at the Skool. Must be a lot of congestion because I can see that the video feed is slightly delayed here. But yeah, you come to our school, the Elite Traders University School, and then once you register, go to classroom, and there's the Baby Pips course with some 18 videos walking you through all the basics of Forex. So you get a nice foundation there, right? There's also some more advanced courses here, the Forex Foundations Power course, and there's also the Samurai Sword Asia course as well. That's also here as well. A strategy course. So that's Skool, and it's the link that's there. Nashville. All right. Always good to see you too, sir. God bless you and your beautiful family. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking at the euro. I'm looking at basically it's a simple trade, right? Double bottom. We had a pullback against a Fibonacci pullback against the uptrend. Price dropped down actually to the 23% retracement. Yeah, nice. We had a pullback to 23. Buyers stepped in, and so looking for maybe an extension, right? See if we can get some type of an extension. Price we got down to a low of a 1.1682, a rise and a pullback. And so we can use the Fibonacci expansion tool, the trend-based Fibonacci expansion tool. We can go from the low to the high, like a Drake saw from the bottom to the top, and now we're here. So from the bottom to the top, and then I'm going to put it right in that last pullback. And then we have some typical targets. The 61% retracement or 0.61% retracement or expansion, not retracement, expansion. 1.1744 will be a first target, target one. I can label that out for you. TP1, right? That's that toilet paper one, right? And then there's the 100% expansion, it's TP2. Not Charmin, but TP. TP2, right? So we got our TP1, TP2. Right, and if you think it's going to go a bit farther, there's other places you can go, right? But usually the typical TP2 be a typical target. But if we, where's our, I have an expansion way up here, which is the old high, right? From, this is the old high from July 1st, 2025. Old high comes in at 1.1829, and it dropped, formed a bottom back here to these old lows. Back when we had June 26 lows. Price dropped twice. Bears could not push price down farther. Prices rallied, then the shorts came in, pushed price down, bears came in. And now see, we're up, we're in the money. We're in the money. There we go. There we go. Up $390. I mean, you're gonna be up a little bit less. And now we're only up $10, right? Down $10. It's like
bye.
Old friend Jim Cramer. There we go.
All aboard!
So again, we're looking for a price continuation. I'm looking for a move back up to at least there and our TP2. Looking for a price to move here, right? Sorry, load the boat. So, one spot 1727. So we're at 27. Then you have the quarter line targets too, where your 50, 1750, and then your 75 is somewhere in here. 7475 is right there, which is 127% expansion target. Now my stop is below the double top or the double bottom. Now we can also do like risk to reward. And so, okay, if you're long around here and our stop is here, we might want to have at least a 1.6 to 1 risk to reward. And right now, that would be an inverted risk to reward, right? So we go back to here to the old high, that gives us a 2.14 to 1 risk to reward. That means for every dollar that we're putting at risk, we're looking at to make 2, which is, pretty decent, right? Looking for that old high, and that would give us our 2 to 1 risk to reward. But this is a matter of waiting this baby out, And there's something, if we drop down to like a 5-minute, you drop down to a 3-minute, right? Drop down to a 1 minute, right? I got $49. I could just take that, right? I could, right? I could get back in and get that. Because if it's going up and down, I might be able to pop in and out of it very quickly. That fast, the price, everybody's crazy, right? Thank you. It's okay. Let's see. Let's try that again, all right? Do it again. Right? We're in a 1 minute chart. Oh, and something when we added, we talked about this in mentorship, and it's called VWAP. VWAP, right? Volume weighted average price. So what this indicator does is this wavy lines, it per session, right? During the session, we have this volume weighted average price. You span out moving averages, right? And that is the top of the range from last session. That was a low of the average price. And then we went below the average, right? And then we moved from below the average to the average, right? So, but we were above the average briefly, right? During the day, right? So this is the 8th. We were above the average for a little bit. Then we went in the middle of the average. And we bounced off the top and rallied back down. I want to thank Sean Evans. He brought this to our attention. These VWAP. And then once we got below, it just continued to push down. And so right now we're really above the average right now. So we might see a mean reversion back to the mean. We had this big long bar up that we might need to refill. And I really wouldn't want to be in that. This was a big push higher. And usually there is symmetry. Where we have around the similar heights. Right? Because this basically was a gap. It gapped multiple gaps higher. Well, oof. I hope it doesn't do that. But this could be turning into a topping formation if price doesn't get above one spot 1729 because it's hitting it numerous times. I'm looking at it. And so we might see actually a pullback before we go higher. So what do? Do you think, you ever like got into a trade and got like, I think I'm going the wrong way, but you don't want to lose too much money. So you think, hey, if I can get this back to break even, if this just goes up a little bit, I'll bail on it. Right. So maybe we get it less negative. Maybe it goes like break even, or maybe I make a couple $100 on it and get out of it. This is a really strong topping pattern now that I'm looking at it. That's major. I mean, this just went up, sideways, 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 right? We can see a drop. Okay, this is getting smaller, so I'm gonna get ready to. I'm gonna close it out as soon as I get positive, and I'll wait for it to clear all this congestion before I get back in. I'm down $440. Down 770. Oh, that's why I wanted to switch this. Actually, I want to switch this to candles. There we go. I'm taking the average price. I'm going to draw a trend line across these lows and connect this low and project it. And I'm going to draw another trend line connecting this low to these lows here, right? So you see price was rallying, and it rallied to a higher trend. I mean, actually, it made a higher trend here, right? That one was like really steep speed line. That one broke, right? They did this one, and that one broke. They did this one, and that one broke, right? So it broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down, broke down. This looks like it's going to break down again because it can't get out of its way. It can't make new highs. It's making the same highs. So now it's breaking that line, right? And I probably should have took my. I'm going to get out there, right? So, shut up. I'm gonna try to scalp it short, and let's see if it does. I mean, it really broke a really fast line, very fast line right here, a very steep line. I call fast steep, right? The steeper it is, faster price is moving. So with that one broke, that one broke, and broke this one, right? And this is breaking, breaking, breaking down, right? It's just breaking all these bad lines. You can see the direction it's going. It's going up, but it's also going down at the same time, right? It's going up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, right? And the downs are getting more downing, and the ups are less uppy, less uppity. Now, if this was turned upside down, that would be very bullish, right? If this breaking up and making these so the H pullback Lower and lower. See, even though it's making new highs, it's breaking. The angle is getting lower and lower and lower and lower and lower to finally, right? When you get a line down here, then all of a sudden now you start like seeing price collapse super fast. So I got short one spot 1726. Basically stop myself out. I wasn't gonna wait for a price to get all the way down here to stop me out, right? All the way down here, it's like, nah. Let's correct the ship. You can see it's making another speed line. And then we get to the point where you start connecting the highs are getting lower, right? So you had the highs going higher. You had higher highs and higher lows, but the breaks are getting deeper. The corrections are getting deeper. It's like a tent, right? Get this line in the middle of this. So the distance in time from this big bar to here and should be the same as the distance from here to where we'll start declining. That's the theory, okay? And this is speed line analysis. Now, will we see a reversal? That's the key. We're gonna stay within the VWAP. We're at the top of the VWAP. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod, and I am the founder and CEO of the Elite Traders University, and we are trading the euro during the Asia session. And it is active. It's contrary to popular belief. The euro is quite active during the Asia session. And you see we got a rejection candle. I don't know if you can see it, but I can zoom in on that. And you can see we rejected at the trend line, speed line, and the intersection. So that would be a good place to maybe add, or if you're beginning or shorting, that would have been a nice possible. The confluence of these two trend lines provides an excellent place to short. Called speed line analysis. And there is a tool called the Fibonacci fan, which does something similar. See Fib speed resistance fan. There's also Gann fans too. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. You see my fans, they almost match. Look. Nifty, huh? The crowd likes that. So yeah, I bring up some stuff from the olden days. What's that, Grandpa? Currently at 1.1726. We broke that speed line. We broke the low of the speed line. What's our next one? Then you can take fibs on this move too. This regular fibs. There's even Fibonacci time. Okay. So that was a 23% retracement, or 38% retracement is at 1.1723. We're up $300. Very interesting. We have a low here and another low. Let's see if price continues to fall. Big speed line right there. That's a big one. That's 2 points, make a trend. And usually when people are trading the trend, they look for 2 points, 2 swing points. And then they look for that third point on the line, which actually is the first point of the trend line. We have 1 point, 2 points, right? That's on the line. We don't have another point yet, right? That point maybe intersects the 38% retracement. And then buyers are probably lined up at this point looking for some type of a bounce, right? And I might exit there because I don't want to give up my profit. So let's see what that would look like. That's $3,300. You know, I'll think, hey, you know what? I'm good. Because they'll probably bounce from that line, and then buyers will try to see if it'll go higher than the top of the house. Right? If they can clear that, then you got smooth sailing. Chances are you probably don't. It might rebound and then drop farther. And we're looking at the 1.1714 area for prices to go. And we start filling in this box, filling that gap in. Just like we gapped up, look for the gap to fill to the downside with candles going down. The rule symmetry. Right, it looks like we get a little bit of maybe a speed line wants to start right there. Gonna get a bounce. Ideally, you want all your price action to be contained between the speed line and the roof of the house. And you can actually see higher highs and higher lows. Then you have the same lows, same high, and lower highs and lower lows. And price does rebound from this 1.1725 area. Might be limited to 1.1726 to 27 area. And it might be an opportunity to short at a higher price or to stack into the short. $38 retracement is my target. It's 1.1723, about 3 pips away. Price is turning from this area. Watch it, watch it. Watch it break the speed line. So we lost like 1,500 in the other one, but made 499 in the first trade. And if this trade gets us, we could probably be in the positive, right? If you like speed line analysis or you see how this can help you in your trading, type 888 in the chat box. Let me know that that you like it. So give me some dollar signs. Looking for that move. This is the 23% retracement is here. Another little bounce. More bounce to the ounce. Looking at price now, getting that break. It's like a dog looking at a new bone, you know, like sniffs it, and licks it, maybe sniffs it some more, then it bites it, you know. So it's like, new bone. All right. Put its toe in the water. Oh, the water's a little hot. Ouch. You know, just wanted to you know, you just want to. Hey, what is this drop, you know?
Sell, sell, sell.
There's a gap right here that hasn't been filled. This one right here. 2 candle gap. The rule symmetry. Clone. Bring in the clones. Bring in the clones. Bring in the clones. Right. If we fill that gap, that'll be nice. I'm going to adjust this trend line to fit that wick, right? We want the trend lines to fit on the wicks. Now from there, from the bottom of this gap, there's like nothing. It's empty space. Price started here, ended here. And so this is a really big gap here. There we go. Fill it. Fill it, baby.
All aboard! Sell, sell, sell.
There we go. Come on. Pay me. Pay me. Pay me. Pay me. Oh, no. There we go. Woo. Try that again, huh? How we doing? How we guys doing? Making any money over there? I mean, I'm making as much as over here, but just take the zero off. Take a couple zeros off, and you're fine, right? Let me check my guys. I think you guys are a little bit behind. There we go. There we go. Drop, I say, pay me. Let's go. Pay me. Pay me.
Sell, sell, sell. Sell, sell, sell. All aboard! All aboard!
Well, all right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Happy Tuesday. Let's pip and run on a Tuesday. We'll watch the drop. This is the major drop here, right? Now, this was the rise, right? This was so we look for symmetry. What, cause and effect. What happened on one side when we had a drop, we had a rise, right? But then, we're looking for another big drop, a major drop. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have no VIPs here today. I think that it's summer. It's summer. It's vacation time. Completely understand, I take mine later in August. The markets get choppy, which is actually pretty good for scalping. Oh, we have a retracement. So we have another speed line. So let's see, connect the lines together. Well, that's a strong one too. You wonder if this is 50% retracement or rejection at the 200. This is VWAP rejection. Still experimenting with VWAP. Not sure what it actually does anymore. And we used it years and years ago. We got Let's look for that big drop. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the presentation. Remember that this week we are holding our AI trading workshop. Know how to create your own profitable trading signal service using AI. And I'm gonna put it up there so you can go to Unlock your trade potential with AI, Forex, and crypto blueprint. Discover the revolutionary system that I use to trade confidently in just 2 hours a day. See some of the trades we did. And so it's a pip and run weekend strategy, AI signal system, no coding, no complicated tech. Basically, we're going to talk to ChatGPT, large language models, show them what we're looking for, show us our winning trades, show it our winning trades, and then have it create a system for us. Complete trading AI and toolkit, video modules, trading plan template, indicator setup template, system signal system training, and replay access. I've been doing this for a while winning. It helps students around the world, and so that was very cool too. So, good. 1994 for two-week seminar. It's 2 weekends, 2 Saturdays, 2 hours each, 4 hours training. Or if you pay cash or Western Union or Zelle, it's just $9.94, 50% off if you pay cash. Transform your trading today, cut screen time, build confidence, remove emotional trading, and create income. Let's get to work. You grab access today. All right, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Look at my what's going on here? My new AI trading workshop. All right. All right, let's go on here, right? Price is dropping. Yeah, speed line, price rallied and dropped. Oh, dropped and then popped. The wick hit the top of my box. Oh, no, those are main. I'm going to change the color of this. Maybe a blue. That's our main one. And so that's so this is another speed line marked. Make that black as well, right? This is our main line. We broke the main line, retested. They're retesting it now. I'll bring the top of the roof down as well. Okay, we're breaking it back above that major trend line. Oof. Oh, wow. It hit the VWAP line. Rejection. Rejected. Like smack down. Get out of here. But it's bullish against the hammer. We had a hammer. People probably say, oh, yeah, bullish against the hammer. Yeah, you got a little bullish move, but you can reject it, right? Pinocchio bar, reversal candlestick pattern, but there's a lot of negative momentum coming down. We got to break this speed line again. If you guys are on your phone, you probably can't see it, but you won't see that the hat, the whole idea. I'm trying to give you guys perspective. One spot, 1722 by 23. 2 by 23. We get stacking red candles here on the 1 minute chart. And this speed line is holding after multiple hits. And see if we took a trend line across the top here, this could mean we may be getting into a reversal territory here. Maybe I can make it into a purple line or something like that. Ooh, and it broke the line, broke the speed line, broke the downward trend line. Is this the end of the down move? It hit this orange, maybe a 618 line, maybe. I don't know what that line is. It's like it's a rejection. They're very bullish against this wick. It could be just an A, B, C, and then a drop, right? So the bulls would need to get above this action. It's one spot, 1725, the quarter line, where this little lump of it needs to get above that for it to have a chance to go higher. As it stands now, we have rejection. The battle will come when we can bust out below the hammer. And if we get a bearish engulfing pattern, which blows out this wick, then we're gonna have the bulls are gonna be in a bad state, right? Where our bears are gonna be taking over. But it looks like we hit that trend line again on the top side. The purple downward trend we bounced off the top, broke through, and now we're bouncing. And so this wick is well defended. Oh, rejection again. I don't know. This is gonna probably totally demoralize the bulls. They had a green candle. They had it. They thought they were gonna move higher, and then boom, smack down below the trend line, right? Still probably some bearishness in this we're in Asia session. Right now it's not even 9 o'clock in Tokyo yet. The 8 o'clock money train usually starts where we have like an hour, like a little hour mini trend. I think it's starting. I think our mini trend is starting.
All aboard!
It could turn into a train wreck, right? I mean, look how these speed lines are playing a part in the market. Can't close below it, wicked up. Can't close below it. Another hammer, a bullish hammer. Well, most hammers are bullish, but this is a green one, which is slightly more bullish. But you can see that couldn't get kick started. This wick here is very significant. This is what's holding all this up. I'm betting on a bearish engulfing candle to knock this out, but you know, it's kind of anybody's guess during Asia session. One spot 1723, 23 by 24, 1 pip spread on the euro. Oh, and we have a rejection. And we're still hovering, hugging the purple, this purple downward trend line. Price is pushing lower and lower, eating away at the advantage of the wick, of the bullish reversal wick. The hammer candlestick pattern is aptly named the hammer. Looks like a little hammer. The hammer is about to get hammered. One spot 1723. And there we go. There we go. Now we've got 50% of the hammer, right? And once you get past 50%, usually price, see it started to come down, ate some more of that hammer up. See it came down some more, ate some more of that wick, right? Until so it didn't do it in one bearish engulfing pattern, it did it in multiple. That's okay too. Once we break the low of the hammer, one spot 1721, there we go. It's gonna probably start cascading. And we're up $500. Bouncing off this speed line. We get closed below it, then that's gonna unleash all this, right? Well, you know, Greg, I've been looking at this for 30 years, people. Okay, so that purple line is actually more like here right now. All right. Whoops, we'll leave that alone. Here we go. We're up $200. $400. $300. Go, go, go. Go, go, gopher. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna take that. Right. Thank you. Okay. Let's see if we get a bounce back up, and then if we get a nice little bounce, we can short it, get short high, sell high, buy low, right? I'm gonna go with a smaller time frame chart. There we go. We're gonna go. I'm actually gonna go. We're gonna go Hakinashi, bro. Look at that really strong move off the low. Yeah, trade a little bit slower off of the 1 minute chart, but I'm going to put it in the high gear with the 15-second chart. Again, I'm looking for a break. We take that low out, 21. We take 21 out, we should be able to go a little bit lower. The price rallying back. Glad we got what we did, right? Take your money. Take your money or sit through the retrace. Okay, well, we got run red candle, no trend line break. And we get ready to hit it when it does. Okay. All right. I got short, one spot 1722, 22 and five, say 7/10 of a pip. Broke below the speed line. Come on down. Let's see if it can make it to the make it down there, right? So I mean, we have support at the one spot 1717 area. So I'm going to look for a target there. I might take off some because right now we're inside of this gap fill area, right? I might add to if it breaks. Breaks red. It broke red. Oh, ouch, that hurt. Rammed up against the trend line. That's our original line. Ooh, okay. So it took that line out. But now let's see if this is A, B, C. Are we gonna reject and come back down? Eight oh one, 8 o'clock. I'm stacking into an ABC. See if we get a 1, 2, and 3 later. A or 1, B or 2. And the next move should be big move down. I can mark it out for you. And people will say, you watch this and then re-edit it. My skills of editing are not there yet. I'm looking at this as 2 and this is 3, 4, 5. That's my prediction. One spot 1724 by 25. Then the wave 2 should end at a Fibonacci. And we can look at the Fibonacci that's it rallied to. It rallied to the about almost the 50. And it ran up to the 50. A, B, top of B is 50%. And now we should see 3 later. Okay, let's see. See if I'm right. I don't know. Well, I've been doing this since 1996, 1995. Oh, retest the 50. See if we're wrong. Retest the 50 again. Going the wrong way. 618. I mean, so I could have been 6. It may like the 618. May do it. Might be doing a green eggs and ham Sam I am. I don't like the 618 that I ate, or the 382 with beef stew, or the 786 with my grits. A or 1, B or 2, looking for C or 3U later. Again, this is not edited, right? Current price 1.1724. Come on, drop by, say, here, let me. Okay. Well, I don't advocate violence. No charts were harmed filming this video. Sean, salute to you too, Sean. And this could be a janky, real complex janky too. $8.05. At 618 at the 1.1724, the 2.5 quarter line is coming into play. Am I wrong? Am I right? There's not a lot of, probably not a lot of volume, not a lot of liquidity. We were to check the my market heat map. We probably wouldn't have check our, liquidity is it's going to be low during my market heat map arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. Tells us what's popping, what's hopping, what's dropping, what's not. We have trader tools, and we can look at Forex liquidity and we can check that out. Hey, actually, we got some really clear that. That's a lot of liquidity we've got, right? I mean, the whole week has been kind of the whole day has been kind of off, right? Well, there we go. Oh, look at that. Hey now. Hey now. Did I call it? Give me 1. Give me 2. Let's do some projections. Let's do some projections, right? 100% expansion. There we go. Oh, $8,200. Give me my money. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta take that. I gotta take that. I was like. I'm gonna hit it again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go, go, go.
All aboard!
Air one, B or two, C or three later. 100% expansion, typical target, 1.1721. Right? 1.618 is right here, right? 1.1719. But definitely you could have the wave three it's almost equal in length to the wave two. So I don't think that's it. I think we go a little bit lower. Maybe go a little bit lower, but let's see. Okay. Let's go. Trend line break, color change. And we partially fill this box. We got a lot to fill, right? We gotta go all the way down here, right? There we go. Trend line break, color change. Drop, I say. If it's like that, 3, 4. And then we can start walking. Fives can start walking. 3, 4, 5. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Sell, sell, sell!
There we go. Take that. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me my money. Oh, snap. Sell, sell, sell. Sell. 1.618. Oh, look at that. Right on target. Oh, snap. Trend line break. Did I stutter, guys? Did I stutter? T for Texas. This is the euro. EURUSD. What part of Texas are you in? I used to live in Plano. God's country. Texas. Trend line break. Color change. Cleveland. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know where Cleveland, Texas is. Off the 59. Oh, that's what. There we go. Very cool. Yeah, my daughter graduated from PV, Prairie View, and the other one graduated from UT Austin this year. And my niece just got back from Houston. She went to the Beyonce concert down there. And then my twin daughter got accepted to U of H, UT Houston, or the UT Medical Center. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in Houston. I was there for like 3 weeks last week. Galleria area, Cyprus. Oh, yeah, great schools. Yeah. That's why we left California. It's like, it's like you can get a great education in Texas for a very good price. Yeah, let's go to, oh, stop. Wrong search. Okay. It's humid. It's kind of, here's one of my top students. He's from Henderson, Texas. Dirk, my Texas trader. He throws a social security check in his trading account and he doubles it. Just pretty cool. Missed that brisket, burnt ends. Okay. Well, this thing's kind of scaling up off the 618. Oof. No, go lower. Okay. Speed lines. Our speed lines are all jacked up, right? I mean, let's go back where we were, right? Remember the speed fans? We broke the line. Even though this is going up, it's telling us that the trend is weakening because the angle of each line is falling, and then boom, right? And right here, this is where the sweet spot where you're got massive gains, right? Right. And then so that was our main speed line. Now we're going negative on the speed lines, right? Where the speed lines are actually, you're going down from that and you're going flat. And then you have one more line going down, right? So we may be in a reversal territory, but I would think we get one more shot down to the 1714 area. Oh, I'm here three times, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Yeah, check out my Skool site. At the top is free courses and trading room there, and we post a schedule too. Thanks for showing up, man. T for Texas. Whoop, whoop. Give it up. All right. Let's go.
Sell.
There we go. Trend line break, color change. Let's go. Maybe I get back below there. We're here to 9 o'clock, 7 to 9, 7 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central to 8 p.m. Central. But based on our Eastern clock, our Yankee clock, it's 8:16. And we're going down, heading on down. But I mean, the speed lines are, and you can apply those speed lines to any point, right? And once it really is a way of detecting when the trend is really starting to weaken. We used to have a whole class on speed lines back in the day. Like I said, I've forgotten in 30 years, I've probably forgotten more than a lot of people have learned. I worked for one of the world's largest Forex broker dealers in the world, Forex Capital Markets. I was a currency analyst, currency strategist, and I used to do live trading. I had a show called Pip and Run. And our old saying was, why buy and hold when we can pip and run? So I've been trading since 1995 and worked as a Wall Street insider. There we go, look, trend line break, break, and you get that break, that last one, then look, usually what, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, the 4th speed line, then you get that cascading drop, right? And that's what you see here after this is the last high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then they start getting these big runs down, right? Like I said, you can use Fibonacci to do it. You have to go in here, tools, go to Fibonacci or Fibonacci fans, speed fans, right? So you can like, there you go. Woo, psychedelic, you know? Like you're on mushrooms. Look at that. We all live in a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine, a yellow submarine. Okay. Speed line retesting, smashing right into that. Wick hit the line and then wicked it. Couldn't even close on the other side of that line. Oh, it's like saying, oh yeah? Oh yeah? I recycle that line. I don't feel like drawing another one. Let's recycle. 1.618 expansion, hit it again. You know, that's usually a reversal expansion target. Right? You know, very rarely does price really get below that. So this could be the low of the euro for today, which is tomorrow, which is actually July 9th, which is my dad's birthday. Tomorrow's my dad's, today's an Asian session, you know. He's turning 81. Still has all of his hair and it's black. He doesn't diet. He's a Whole Foods vegan, vegetarian. And he looks like my older brother, which is kind of scary. It's like so people should want his diet. I like meat myself. Oh man, we're climbing back up there. Old high. I mean, so far we were doing pretty good. Man, I was looking for this gap, this thing to fill, this is my big retracement box to fill, right? Back down to the old, because you got this big run up here, and we never got a run down to fill it. Like here, we have a big run down, and we have a fill, a run down, and a fill. So you usually want to see a run down, some symmetry, especially if you have double tops. This is one big double top, one big double top, and then you want to see price come back down and fill that area. Gives us some nice, once it does, then price usually comes back and we'll go back on that uptrend, right? I think right now, there's still some uncertainty with the tariffs. You know, as long as we have tariff uncertainty, I think they're extending, or they are, you know, the deadline is passed. I think they're extending it to the end of July. So I get more people, more countries to sign the tariff deal. So it'll be more fair, you know? I mean, they've been, you know, people say, oh, tariffs are bad. If tariffs are bad, why are they charging the U.S. tariffs? I don't know. It's like, you know, if tariffs are bad, why is there like a 400% tariff on butter going to Canada? You're not going to sell any butter. You know, their butter goes for $4 and ours is going to go for $16. You know, oh, United States butter is $16. Well, why? Because they put a tariff, they put a tax on it. So you can't sell U.S. butter in Canada. You can, but you're not going to sell it because no one's going to pay 4 times as much money for U.S. butter. Our stuff is good, but it's not that good, right? So the whole idea of tariffs is so we can, if you're going to charge us tariffs, we're going to charge you tariffs. And if you don't like the tariffs, then take yours off our stuff. So it's just about fairness. But the markets don't care. The markets want to see trade deals. And if they hear tariffs, then the dollar gets stronger. and the euro gets weaker. But if they pass a tariff deal, like we passed one with China, you see how the dollar got weaker and the other currencies got stronger, right? Okay. We don't like that. So now we're getting higher lows. Okay. This is the opposite of the speed lines, right? Because now you got a speed line here, right? These are really good. I want to save this. I'm going to come back. No, okay. No, I'm going to do it. I'll just do a different color, right? I'll do a different color. I'll do orange. Right, orange. Because everything else kind of blends together. So now you got speed. See that speed line? The low is higher than the previous low. So it's basically faster, right? The faster the move, right? And then you'll get a line going much. You'll have maybe it makes a little higher low. Hopefully not, because I'm getting negative right now. But if it starts going the opposite of the other speed lines, our bearish speed lines are being broken. They're basically bull flags or bear flags. Bear flag, bear flag, bear flag, bear flag. Oh, bear flag did not make a new low. This bear flag broke to a new low, right? This one did not. And that's where it becomes like, oh no, you're in the wrong direction, Greg, right? However, I'm making this up as I go along. No. We do have a bear flag. It broke. It may have higher low, but sometimes we get something called an ABC, just an ABC, a three-wave correction. We need to see another set of three for it to see a reversal. You see, we made like A, B, C, and now we're down. And now the bears they need to take it down below this low, or the bulls need to make a new high. So right now we're in this indecision mode where who's going to take it out? Are we going to take the high? It's like the bulls, like football. They need a first down, right? When they get 10 yards, they get a first down. They get a new set of downs. That's how the market is. When the bulls get the ball, they need to make a new high. And if they make a new high, that's like a first down, right? And the bulls are in control. And they need me to make another high. They need to make a new high, right? If they don't, and they make a new low, they're going backwards, and the bears have control, right? So the bears need this low to get taken out so they can gain control. Bulls need the high to be taken out for them to remain in control. And in fact, there's an indicator called higher highs and higher lows on here. See it? Low, high, low, high. It is LH, lower high, higher low, high, higher low, right? HL, higher low, high. So we need to break to a new high or make a lower, an LH should be lower, or LL, not LL Cool J, LL, lower low. The structure. This is looking at structure. And my count goes 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. A or 1, B or 2, C. And now I'm going 1, 2, 3. We should be a big drop, big boom, big booyah. Drop to the south side, right? We should be a 1, 1, 2, 3. Should be 3, 4, 5, right? That's my count. Let's see if the price actually does that. Well, I mean, wow, Greg, this is amazing. Yeah, it's Greg wave, right? Now, for it to be true, though, it has to stay below the high of 2. The moment we break above 2, then this stuff is BS. It doesn't work, right? But that's where I know that's my MOB, make or break. If my make or break area gets broken, then Don't jinx it, Greg. It's like a supply zone, right? High or low. See, high or low. Was giving those bulls some hope. It's like, well, yeah. Well, yeah, tell him. Stack another green candle. Okay, green trend line. Trend line break. Give me a break. Break it. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Flag. Yeah, and Dad, if you are watching, if you made it out to the internet, happy birthday to you, Dad. if you made it out to the internet, he's one of the few people that has not, or cell phones. All right, trend line break, color change. You go, boy.
Sell, sell, sell.
No, right back into the zone. Oh, not fair. Oh, I'm on the 15-second time frame. Just 15 seconds. This is trading view. And let me I think I got a link to trading view. Let's see. I think, yeah, chat. Uh-oh. We have an 80% off sale. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody sent me a message, maybe. Oh, well, it dropped. What happened? I looked around and already it went down. Air one, B or two, C or three later. Woohoo! Do you believe, Neo? Not positive yet, but let's go. Are we filling in the box? We're filling in my box. Fill it up. Fill it up. Keep going. Drop, I say. Pay me. Pay me. Come on, man. Give me $1. Oh my God. It came right to my 3. No. No, come down here. That's where I want you to go. Go lower. I mean, that was right on target. Not Walmart either. What was that? The 224% expansion is at 117.68. I really want this to go all the way down, all the way. Fill the box. That brings us back to the old low, 46, right? That's where my wave 5 expansion. So should have kept my powder dry though. When this thing ramped up like that, I could have like entered at that low or entered that high instead of entering here, and then it took off on me. Just got back in too soon. And usually I'm pretty disciplined in my entry strategy. Wolf, green. So, okay, that rising speed line broke, right? And we broke, and so now price is rallying again. And, now we're on the other side of the low. I mean, it's 0 degrees. I mean, there's no angle. So basically we have a double bottom. But look where we came though. From where we came from here, broke short, broke short, broke short, broke short. Who wears short shorts? We wear short shorts. There wear short shorts. Therefore short shorts. All right. Inside day candle. I mean, it's not a day candle, it's a 15-second candle. So forms a pattern which you got inside, small inside bars, inside larger bars, usually bearish. Call that harami. Like a pregnant. This mom is pregnant with quadruplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. See if we get a color change and a trend line break. Give birth to a big red candle. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy, big red candle? Okay. 17, 18, 19. So we get to hit the 0, 0. Right? The 0, whole number, round number. 117, 0, 0. Wow, that's way right there. 685% Fibonacci expansion. I don't think I ever see expansions that big, right? Well, 685. Oh, we're in a 15-second chart though. Okay. Ooh, price rallying back. 2 pips. That's a 2-pip move. Went from 18 to 20. We have a LH, which is a lower high. And what I'll do, no, we don't have 15-second charts on MT4. Like if you, broker, what I do is I use this when I see my entry, like that's my entry right there. I'll be an entry if I were to get in, I would get in again, right? I enter right there on that trend line break. I then do the same thing on my MT4. My MT4 won't show it on the chart, but I'm basically getting that fraction price, right? I'm getting the beginning of the drop before it shows up on MT4, right? So if you need a good MT4 broker, I'll give you the link to who we use. And really? Yeah. So this is the broker we use. Broker, I am connected. Let's take a look at my market heat map and arrangement of currency pairs with percentage change. It's time for our my market heat map minute. Forex majors. Let's take a quick look. It's all gray. We're trading within the gray. All right. Let's look at all instrument heat map. Let's see what's going on. Anything lighting up or all Forex pairs? Okay, program my market heat map. Still gray, you know, it's only 9:30. Tokyo hasn't really warmed up yet. Aussie currency pairs at the top of the heat map. Pound or yen basket is trending down. Swiss yen, pound yen, dollar yen, euro yen are all to the downside, right? Oof. Price rallying back up, higher low. We want lower high, higher low, and then a higher high. And our okay, about 20 minutes left in our trading session. And remember, you could join Skool. It costs you nothing to go back to school. And see if we have any new members. Kenneth Rags, Ava Coleman. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. 8:41. Okay. We rallied right back into what? The zone. Did not close outside of it though. 1, 2, 3, right? Or A, B, C. One or this A or 1B or 2C or free. And so that may be all she wrote for the Bears. I mean, we've hit this area multiple times. I mean, we hit this area multiple times too. So this could be 1, 2, big choppy 4, right? Big choppy 4, and then the 5 drop, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful work of art, right? Oh, it's starting to get kind of messy toward the end, which usually happens, right? we rallied back into a supply zone, right? Which should be red. We have a higher low, another higher low, a higher high. So maybe this turned out to be an ABC rather than a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Because the wave 4 would have corrected beyond wave 1, which invalidates it based on Elliott wave rules, right? So it'd be ABCs. So it's A, B, C. Right? ABC. Now you switch your count around. You start realizing, you're in real trouble, Greg. 1, 2, big 3, 4, and then 5 expansion. And we might be at the bottom of this overall. Again, I'm going to zoom out to 1 minute. That's going to be sliced and diced, right? We sliced and diced all of that down, and 5 minute. I'm going to remove all these drawings. I think I hate to remove them all. I'm referring back to it. You just take a screenshot of it. You go back to a little bit of chart. Let's see. Oh, we're at the top of the house too. This is our downward trend line that we've been working with all afternoon, or we just broke it, right? So that's probably our reversal point right there, where things are going to start going rocket up to the upside, right? Which is where we start. We started with a long, this thing's going to drop, and then we got out, took it short, and now we are. I'm gonna kill it. Okay, and I'm gonna hit it for long, and then so we never did fill this box. I'm gonna remove that. That was silly. But we did test this point. That point was tested back here, and it was definitely a test. Did not get past it very much, right? That was the low, and now price zoomed back up, right? So that's for our record. I use Giazzo. I'll make a screenshot, teach my students how to do that, right? And now I have it, and then I might even hashtag it speed lines. So it's right. And like I keep other students, all my students, I keep folders of their trades and their setups. You might see your name in there, right? I know. So you keep track of all their trades, right? So now I'm going to remove all these now. Remove all 63 drawings. Okay. Right. And I'm going to remove a higher high, higher low deal. With that. Right. And we are. Go back to our 15-second chart. Right. Okay. Cool. And we're back, right? You got about 14 minutes left, and now my original prognosis was that we were going to get back to the old high. And so after our little commercial break, we took it went down. Now we're back up again. So now I got long here, but the spread is 1 or 2 pips or so, and that's 2 pips right there. $8:47. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod, and I am the CEO of the Elite Traders University. I'm the founder and CEO, and I help middle-aged men become professional traders in 90 days or less using my proprietary pip and run system, the system that I perfected while working at one of the world's largest Forex broker dealers in the world. I was a currency analyst, currency strategist. I'm a Wall Street insider who's on your side. And so I've dedicated my life to helping struggling traders turn the corner. Maybe you've been doing it for a long time, been doing it for a while, and you need mentorship. You need guys who've tried all this stuff, and but now you want to try what's tried and true, the foundations of technical analysis that help millions of traders become profitable and successful. That are time tested. And so if that's you, then you reach out. Send me a message, Greg at EliteTradersU.com, and I can show you how to trade the markets. Okay. Getting a little glitch in the internet here. And this is a 15-second chart, and we are on the euro. See if we can get back to the old high and beyond. In fact, this is the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. And we can see that price, we were down below the VWAP for a while, right? And then after, we spend some time below it, we'll probably spend some time above it. And so our speed lines become a little bit different, right? These are bullish speed lines for now, right? That's our first one, right? 2 points make a line, and it bounced, right? And then we have maybe this one. So now we have a break, right? That's kind of interesting, right? So, and it's very interesting to see if we are going to I'm going to put a Fibonacci on this. 38% retracement, 1.1722. Let's see, or bouncing off the 23% retracement, right? So let's see if that is going to hold as a you break to make a new high and then break up, and then price gets above that line. Well, this previous break, and that's going to be very positive, right? And we could use that, right? Okay. But the 38% retracement is a typical retracement. It's also the breakout zone that we had previously. We had this. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Broke right to the 38% retracement. Exactly, right? Right to the 38. Acts in 238s. Bouncing, which is positive if you can draw a speed line from it and if it stays above it, right? That's what we want to see. You want to see it climb back out if the trend is in place. Yeah, July 9th was supposed to be the fastest day ever. It's that the Earth is spinning faster, which means that our days are shorter. And that sounds like some biblical stuff, kind of like Armageddon kind of stuff. The day is going to be shortened. Well, actually, the day is going to be shortened tomorrow. July 9th will be the shortest day on record by about milliseconds, right? It's not going to be like, I woke up and it's time to go back to bed again. No, it's going to be like milliseconds. Okay, we are 38 retracement. It's 853, and that's what we want to see. We want to see price climbing back on top, even though it broke below. You see that climb. Well, Greg, why are you looking at these really small time frames? Everyone else says you're not supposed to look at small time frames because small time frames are risky. Blah, blah, blah. Well, that's my unique value proposition. I look at small time frames and compound them fast. So, because if you're investing, you don't have 20. If you're 50 years old, that's which my demographic, I'm led to help. You don't have 25, 50 years to compound, the power of compounding, but you can still use the power of compounding if you use shorter, smaller time frames, right? Where you can make money a lot faster by compounding profits per day instead of per year, and then being able to withdraw them. So I look to take multiple trades, So like this account we took from $246, we ran them out to $2,000, right? 114 trades with a win percentage of 95.61%. Why? Because we're using a 95% win rate system, right? So we have, with lots of, moves where we basically just, once we catch the wave and then we know the count, then it's easy to scale up accounts and take withdrawals where you scale up an account $2,000, pull out 1,000, and then do it again, right? Where I have win percentage 95.24% here, right? So I'll take challenge accounts and I'll wrap them up and then withdraw, wrap them up, closed out $2,700, withdrew $1,680 out of my account, took it back down and ran it back up again, right? And within a couple of days. So that's the whole idea of pip and run, being able to scalp and multiply small accounts, and then do it again, right? Take $200 or $300 or $500, run it up to like 2,000, 3,000, pull it back down and do it again, and do it within a week or less, right? And here was I ran it up, withdrew, ran it up, withdrew, ran it up again, right? All within a week. Within a week, make almost close to $4,000, right? Oh, so this baby broke the trend line again. Oh wow, come on now. It's back to 38 though. Yeah, so now we're breaking these speed lines, but we don't want to break them down to the south side if we're going long, right? There we go. See it, we hit that 38. That 38 is very, very important. 38% retracement. It's a third, basically, right? A third of this move up. If this is from 0 to 10, then this is at 7, right? It's three off the high. 0 through 10, this is 7. And then 8, 9, 10 back to the old high, new high, right? That was 557. and we are running out of our time together. I really enjoyed being with you, being T from Texas, and seeing Courtney in the room and Sean. And make sure you tell a friend. We'll be here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I really enjoyed spending my Tuesday with you. Thank you for stopping by. All right. My name is Dr. Greg McLeod from Elite Traders University. And here we go. There we go. Come on. Come on. Close us out with a win, baby. Close us out with a big win. Or a small win. All right. A win's a win, you know? Let's go. Let's go. I think we're going to hit it. $8:59, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock candle. We make it back to the old high by 9 o'clock. Remember, if you have any questions about the AI, the Pip and Run AI workshop, you can always email me. Let me give you my email address. You can email me at Greg at Elite tradersu.com. Right. Okay, we're probably not going to get there. Well, okay, guys. Well, that's it. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Cheers. Peace and pips.